Welcome to Clean With Me podcast. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Ronnie.
This is a podcast where we literally walk you through cleaning your house step by step. So let's clean together. Hey everybody, Jessica's here, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about doing a deep clean of your bedroom or closet area or a closet. It could be a kid's closet. Basically, anywhere that you need to organize and deep clean and restore back to order. So yesterday I got a lot done. I did not get my closet done. A lot of you know that I just moved, but with kids, things can get disorganized really quickly, and I've been trying to. My mom was like, all of your episodes are about maintenance and maintaining the house lately, and that's because I just moved, so there's a lot of maintaining going on, not a lot of deep cleaning. But after being in the house for like a month or two, my kids' closet was starting to get a little out of control, and they don't have a door on their closet, so you can see everything. And we had recently went to the storage unit, and I know this is, kind of just very specific to me, but I had some storage containers and some shelving and stuff that my husband had brought from the storage unit that I could use to organize things. And basically I did some moving around and reorganization. So I'm going to walk you through what I did, and I want you guys to organize whatever it is that you need to organize, whether that be your car. I know I said it in my last episode, but I still have not deep cleaned my car. I just got a lot of the junk out, but my car is terrible. So I'm going to use this episode later today after I get off work and do my car. But whatever area it is to you, it could be a coat closet, it could be drawers in your kitchen, it could be your closet, a kid's closet, or a car, whatever you need to get organized. And you guys know that we've been talking a lot about like the three stages of cleanliness, or where your head is at. And this is more of a stage 3. You've got the house pretty much clean and maintained, and you want to do some extra stuff. So I had a friend come over and help me. My friend Kylie helped me clean the whole house. She's one of my friends that I talk about as being, her and her sister are really good house cleaners, and they help me with decorating and reorganizing. And sometimes it's good to have fresh eyes. If you do have somebody like that, whether it's a family member, a friend, what have you, that is really good with cleaning and maintaining and organizing stuff, maybe have them help you. And sometimes it helps me. Some of you are just good with just listening to the podcast, but sometimes you need an extra boost, and maybe listen to the podcast for ideas. And then when you're trying to finish up, maybe it's a really big job, your closet's really out of control, then you might want to have a friend there because having a friend there to talk to kind of just gives me motivation to clean even without them helping clean. A lot of times they will just be there talking to me, and I'll get a lot done, So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to our old episode. A few episodes back, we did an episode on the 3 stages of cleaning, if you want a little more insight to what I'm referring to. But basically, stage 3 would be your house is maintained and put together, and you want to do an extra bonus chore. That's where we're at right here. So to start with your organizational bonus chore, mine happened to be my daughter's closet. What I did was I just took everything out. Now, if your closet is like overflowing with stuff, say you have a walk-in closet and it's just like full of stuff, then you want to do this in stages. But I like to clear the area personally myself, and everybody's different when it comes to organization. Everybody has a different way that they like to do things. For me, I like to, if I have a big, crazy mess on my hands, I like to do it in stages, like a garage or walk-in closet that's filled to the brim. But for their closet, it wasn't that big, not a lot of stuff, so I just took everything out and cleared the spot. Next, I want you guys to get bags or boxes And my organizing, decluttering stages are always the same. And I know that it may sound a little repetitive, but what works. And this is the way that I found to best declutter things over the years. Is I always have a bag for donation, a bag for trash, and I like to have all my supplies together in one place. So once you've gotten everything out of the closet, or the portion of the closet that you're going to clean first, or the car, or whatever it is you're cleaning, drawer, what have you, I want you guys to then have those spots for donation, throwing away, and going back into the closet, but in an organized manner. And if you're finding, like in my kids' closet, we just moved in, they should not be getting that cluttered of a closet that fast, right? And it's also doesn't have doors, so it needs to look nice. And that, looking nice in a closet may not be a priority for you because your closet probably has doors, but they have kind of an odd closet. So I wanted it to look nice as well. So I went to the garage and I found some shelving, that those little cloth organizational bins that fold out. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you can get it from Walmart, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, anything like that. And I had some square shelving that those little drawers fit in perfect. So I put one of those in there, and I was having trouble with their shoes, because at first we just lined up all the shoes in the closet floor, but that quickly did not work out because it just ended up being a giant pile of shoes that I was still having to hunt for their shoes every morning, and it was a nightmare. So I was like, that needs to get taken care of. And that's what I want you guys to think about as you're organizing. Think about like what you're having trouble finding, what's going to make it easier to get to stuff. If you're cleaning your car, you want to get just everything out. I would start with the trash. And the same thing goes with whatever you're cleaning. Obviously, I want to start with trash and sweeping the area. So go ahead and throw away all the trash first. Bear with me. I know I'm kind of all over the place here because we may be talking about different areas. So I'm trying to relate to every area that I mentioned. But trash is always the first thing that's got to go. My kids had a bunch of like hair ties that had spilled, some random miscellaneous trash in the bottom of their closet. So I just swept all that out and threw that away in my trash pile. I already had the trash next to me, ready to go. And then we got to start with the sorting phase. So once you get all the trash out of the way, then you want to sort. You want to sort things into a keeping, a maybe, and a throwing away pile or trash can. So as you're going through the car or whatever, now there are some things I like to keep in my car. So those things would be in the keeping pile, but I still want them out of the car so I can vacuum the car. Same thing with the closet. My keeping pile, I'm going to fold the stuff or hang the stuff up that has come out of the closet that needs to be hung up or put back in the closet, whether it be a toy or shoes or what have you, but in an organized way. So I'm going to sort. First, we're putting them in piles. Then we are organizing the things within the keeping pile. So be sorting, and this is just more of a how-to. And I want you guys to just use this as a floor plan for your organizing. And once you gain momentum, once you start doing it, it always doesn't take as long as you think it's going to take. It's always easier than what you first set out to do. Which is why I haven't gotten to my car yet, because it looks like it's going to take 10 years, but I know deep down that I can knock my car out in probably 30 minutes tops, and it's pretty bad. It's just doing it, you know what I mean? While you're sorting, don't be afraid to throw stuff away. Don't be afraid to get rid of stuff. And like I said, that's what the maybe pile is for. Those are for the things that you're not sure about throwing away. And always, when organizing, decluttering, etc., if you get new things, you got to get rid of some old things because we don't want our house getting over cluttered. And that's something that I've really been focusing on in my new house. I've been buying a lot of little decorations and stuff I find from Goodwill and things like that. But I don't want my house to be over cluttered, and I don't want to have a bunch of junk. So I've been trying to, every time I get new things for the girls' room, every time I get new things for my house decor and stuff, I need to go out with the old stuff and get rid of some stuff. So that's what sparked me cleaning out their closet was my daughter Rosalie just had a birthday party, so she got a lot of new toys, and I was having trouble finding their shoes, and also I needed to get rid of a lot of stuff because she got this giant dollhouse. So I told her when she got the dollhouse with her birthday money that was given by her grandparents that we were going to have to get rid of the 2 little rinky-dink dollhouses that she had, and that we were going to have to get rid of some old toys to make room for that, and she was completely fine with it. Some of the stuff, I threw away when she wasn't looking, of course, but definitely, if you're bringing in items, you need to be throwing some items away. And if you have trouble getting rid of stuff, that's what the maybe pile is for. So you can go back and reevaluate and go through the pile and decide later or at the end of the session. And one of the most important things to do when you're decluttering, now my phases of decluttering have changed over the years. I used to be a person where it would highly motivate me when I didn't have as much going on I didn't have a lot of kids and stuff. I was motivated when I was staying at home by myself to take everything out and throw in a giant pile, and I was like, I got to get this giant pile out of the middle of my floor, so that's going to make me finish it. Nowadays, that doesn't work so much for me because I get distracted, kids interrupt me, and that's just not how my brain works anymore. So I work better by taking it a little bit at a time. Like I said, if it's a big project, I'll do it in sections or one drawer at a time, or, just the trunk of my car, just the front seat first, then work on the back. I don't just throw everything out of my car or everything out of the closet all at once unless it's not that much, because I just prefer a different approach nowadays, and either one is fine. There is no right or wrong as long as it gets done. But I'm just telling you that, there's different ways to do things. So know yourself, know what works for you, know what is gonna, in the past, what you have finished and what you haven't. If seeing that big pile in the middle of your floor is going to motivate you to sort through it really quickly and get it taken care of, then by all means do that. But if it is not, if that's something that is going to discourage you by seeing a giant pile, then definitely do it in smaller increments. And whatever project you're taking on right now that you're thinking in your head and that you have started, I know this was a shorter episode, and I'll go deeper into it. I'm going to do a bonus episode going deeper into decluttering once I've decluttered my car. I'll do a full car episode because it desperately needs to be done. But I want you guys to take this away. Whatever the project is, you guys can do it. It will not take as long as you think it will. And pick a time where, kids are at school, you got a day off, you've got a few minutes because they're taking a nap or awake or asleep, or if you don't have kids, you're just off, have a few minutes. And use the podcast like a timer. This is a 15-minute podcast. See how much you can get done in this 15-minute podcast, and then once you're done with this, if you still have a lot more, look at another one that's decluttering based, about decluttering. We have them in the title. Listen to that one. Maybe it's a 30-minute, maybe it's a 20-minute, maybe it's an hour, and just how much can I get done in this? How much can I sort, go through, and organize? And before you know it, you might have all of your closets organized in your house. You may have your car cleaned out and the whole house like I did the other day. I did everything but my car, but I got a lot of organizational things done. And if you don't have enough places to put things, shelving, etc., there are very cheap ways to organize and to get the little boxes and pull out drawers and stuff that you need to organize. So don't be afraid to get the tools needed. If you're having trouble finding stuff, you may need a shoe rack. Just organization and decluttering is mainly, yes, it looks nice and it looks presentable and everything like that, but it's mostly to make your life easier and to help you be able to find things in an easy way, so you're not having to buy, socks for the kids, new shoes for them, new clothing for yourself, because you can't find that outfit that you have, but your closet is just a big mess and it's hard to find it. So this is all just to make your life easier. I hope you guys get a lot done today. Don't be afraid to do some laundry while you're doing this. I like to do laundry while I'm decluttering. That way, I'm killing two birds with one stone. But I hope you guys get a lot done today. Please listen to another podcast to keep that momentum going. And as always, happy cleaning, guys.